1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are making our third attempt for Many Glacier, which is about 180 miles from our campground out here in McGregor Lakes. But first, we gotta get a little breakfast, and Starbucks is like one of the only places open at this time in the morning. Thank you, thank you. Going from the west end to the eastern entrance can take two routes. One would be down through number 2, which curves around the park, but we're gonna cut through the park on going to the Sun Road. Ultimately, this route will save about 30 minutes, but it's still a 3-hour ride. Glacier is not the biggest national park by any means, but sometimes it can feel that way depending on where you need to go. All right, guys, so we have made it to the Many Glacier, one of the parking lots here, and we're a little over time. I think it's like 9:15. Our time window to get on the shuttle was from 8 to 9, so I'm gonna see if they can still allow us to come on. If not, we may have to wait for the next shuttle service to come through. It was our lucky day, as this shuttle only had space for 2 more, and we took advantage, and so far, this has to be my favorite side of Glacier. That was a success. We made it on board. Did you want to stop by the gift shop?
We can.
We're gonna stop by the gift shop real quick, and then we're gonna hit the Iceberg Lake. Alright, so the gift shop haul is a new Sun hoodie. Jess picked up one herself. She's got it on. She's gonna stuff mine in a little backpack here. This honestly looks like a great place to go out and paddleboard. But today is all about finding what lays ahead at the Iceberg Lake. So far, first impressions is that it's a very busy trail, but we technically haven't made it to Iceberg just yet. I think the parking head or the trailhead is closed, so they do have a trail from the Many Glacier Hotel that leads you all the way through here. And we were already warned by some people returning from their hike that there is, or was, a mama grizzly and 2 cubs about 50 yards off the trail, a couple miles up. So we're gonna see what that's about. Hopefully, oh, you guys are a little too dark there. And hopefully everything is a safe encounter if there is one. And we couldn't have picked a better day for hiking. It's 75 degrees, partly cloudy, and all the streams are flowing and clear visibility ahead.
On today's craving, I think I'm craving a burger.
That's what she always craves.
I was craving steak last time with some mashed potatoes, but today, I don't know, I'd like a juicy burger with some caramelized onions, maybe like a secret sauce. You know, some restaurants have like the secret sauce.
So Jess and I found this beautiful stream right here, and as always, the past few videos, I'm gonna take you guys up under here to see what it looks like, because the water looks absolutely crystal clear. The only thing you can really see is the ripples on top, but everything else is so clear. Let's take you on a little dip here. This has to be some of the clearest stream water I've ever seen. However, it is extremely cold. The thing I love about Glacier is how it has dramatic cliffs while showcasing this incredible forest scenery. Usually, you only get one or the other with other national parks. We're almost to the lake, but we had to stop here to check out the views. I mean, a nice valley view of everything we've worked up for. And I love how the cliff there just kind of goes all the way around and wraps around like a bowl. You just get all of this. You can tell where this is, you know, the glaciers carved all this millions of years ago.
Tell y'all something. I've been hating on these sun hoodies that Mr. Trey has been talking about. But you know, maybe, just maybe, he might have been right. Might be worth it. This is pretty breathable, and it's keeping all the bugs off of me, and most importantly, the sun. But I just don't like this color. Like, not everything has to be bright, you know? I'm a very neutral girl, so I would have really much preferred a nice khaki, cream, maybe a dark green color, but you know, I guess sky blue, teal will work just as well.
Only about a mile left to go until we get to see the famous Iceberg Lake, which Jess and I still cannot believe we are here to see it in person, but I am so glad we tried a third time.
Jess, what you packed for us today?
Some sandwiches.
Some good old ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yours?
Thank you. So Jess gave us a little extra love on these today. Extra ham and cheese. What, like 3-4 slices a piece? Something like that. And no chalet, so we're gonna have to rely on this today.
Chalet was a little expensive.
Which, by the way, story about that. So on the way back down from last week's video, we stopped by the chalet again, and the guy we were with, we got him a Gatorade. I got 2 Gatorades. She got a Gatorade. We got a bag of peanut M&Ms, a Snickers, and like there's little block chews. And that was like $50. And I called in like the day after because I was like a little suspicious about it. I was like, man, did I get overcharged? Because there's no way 7 items should have been $50. But lo and behold, the Gatorades were $9 a piece, which is absurd. So if you're going to the Granite Chalet in Glacier National Park, just know it's gonna cost you a little arm and leg to have that convenience. So Jess was trying to get into Many Glacier 3 times in a row. Was it worth it?
Worth it.
Worth it?
Totally worth it. This is by far the most beautiful trail we've taken here.
Yeah, I would agree. It is definitely a 10 out of 10. So if you ever get to hike the Iceberg Trail, definitely come and do it. So Jess, are we gonna jump in?
Yeah.
We're gonna jump in?
Let's do it.
We're going for it. Jess put some shoes on this time. She just put her hiking shoes back on. All right, we just gotta dip.
Okay.
We just gotta dip.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
No, we gotta go out there. We got to go.
No, right here. Right here is fine. Right here is fine. Right here is fine. Right here is fine. I'm losing feeling in my legs.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. That's not a dip. What did we learn?
I took a dip. He's fake. He did not take. You see this dry? I
got
am
up
soaked.
to your waist, and that was it.
All the way up here. I got all the way up here.
Let's see if I can do it. All right, 3rd time's a charm, guys. We can do it. 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 1, 2, 3.
Honestly, that was a valid reaction because this place literally has icebergs still floating in mid-July.
Jess, have you changed your mind on the ranking of Glacier National Park to you?
Yes, it has leveled up.
Yeah?
Yeah, but the Tetons are still slightly higher on my list, but Glacier is easily top 5 for me now.
Top 5?
Mm-hmm.
I would say, I mean, it's an argument for top 3, I would say. Even maybe a top 2. When you count, Many Glacier and when you can come into Many Glacier. So whenever you guys see this, hopefully, if it's next year or in the future coming years, that this place is opened up and the construction is done. Because we passed by earlier this morning where you would typically park at, but I think they reserved that just for the lodge members only, like if you had a reservation at the lodge. But in the previous video, when we were hiking the loop trail to the chalet, I asked Jess, what her thoughts on Glacier was, and it wasn't it wasn't too high on the list. So I'm glad it's starting to kind of, you're starting to warm up the Glacier.
Yes.
Time to take one last look and head on back to the trailhead. If you're looking for a moderate trail to hike without too much incline that offers scenic views, this is the one for you.
What a beautiful day. Beautiful hike, 10 out of 10. Would love to come back and do this same trail again. And bring some friends next time too.
Guys, we have eyes on our first ever grizzly. Wow, and it's probably a good 120 yards off. Just grazing, and it's definitely a grizzly this time. And we have made it back to the trailhead. I think the plan is to see if the gift shop's still open, because I would love a Gatorade, and just bask in the awesomeness of seeing a grizzly bear. Also, on the way back, I have an assumption now, and I'm explaining what happened, and then I'm explaining why I have this assumption now. So we were on the way back after seeing the grizzly bear, and then we passed a couple who we were warning of the grizzly bear, and they warned us of a black bear. They showed us a video, said, hey, it's 1,000 feet down, and it's going back where we're going towards the trail. We got down there, didn't see anything. I guess he veered off trail. But my assumption now is Jess and I have probably passed so many bear, but just haven't seen him yet. Just have not seen him, because we missed the bear within like maybe a 3-4 minute window, and he was completely off trail. And that was a black bear, they said. So, cool stuff, man.
And for the rest of the afternoon, it's time to head on back and try to find something to eat. Believe it or not, this is 8 p.m. light on going to the sun. The sunlight here will last until around 10:30 to 10:45 p.m. But time for some rest, as tomorrow we have some biking to get to. Good morning, guys. Jess and I had a late morning this morning. We slept in to about 8:30, 8:45, and that's kind of unusual for us. But we also didn't get back to like 11:30, closer to midnight last night, because McGregor Lakes I didn't realize when we booked here, and I actually did the math. I thought it was about like an hour away from the western entrance. It's about an hour and a half away from the western entrance. And also, if you want to go to the eastern entrance through going to the Sun Road, it's another hour and a half. So that's another about a 3-hour round trip. And if you can, there's another route you can go through. You can go down through like number 2 around the park. And I think it connects to 89, and you take 89 up to the eastern entrances. And if you do that, that's like another additional 30 minutes added to your trip. So that's about a 3.5 hour drive. So when we came back, we got it back around and, stopping to get something to eat. We came back around 11:30, and Kenai, we found him in a very bad state last night. He had diarrhea and he was throwing up. We keep him killed up because he's still a puppy. He still has a very puppy-like mentality. He has very bad separation anxiety, and he does not do well being left alone. So we keep him killed up. We'll put him a bone in there. We'll actually put 2 bones. We'll put like a soft chew, like one he can just, like one of the flavored bones, and then we'll put him like a hard bone, like that'll last him a while. So came back, and it was like a peanut butter. It was a rawhide-free peanut butter, like wrapped kind of bone that we picked up from Petco. It looked good. He's had similar products before, but for whatever reason, Poca ate it, didn't get sick. He ate it, got sick. He had diarrhea, vomiting. So we took an hour. We had to wash him, wash out the cage, all that good stuff. So we didn't actually go to bed till like probably closer to 1 o'clock last night. But this morning he is feeling much better. Last night he was very weak. That is very unusual for him to just not want to do anything. Like typically when he sees us, he's wanting to greet us, all that good stuff. But when we saw him last night, all he wanted to do was go outside, use the bathroom, drink some water, and then just lay down. So I was kind of feeling bad for him, man. He was very in a dire state last night. I thought we were gonna have to take him to the vet this morning. But as you can see, he is out playing this morning. He was feeling fine. He wanted to play, he greeted us, and he is feeling normal. He doesn't like water, so he goes to the edge. But I'm currently at Little McGregor Lake here, which is a beautiful spot. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear off in the distance those loons that have been calling out. There is a pair of loons out here. And they have some chicklets, I guess you would call it, like some babies over there. Very, very ominous animal. Like if it was like a foggy morning and I had no idea what a loon was and they just called out, I would think it was like a predator call kind of thing. But it's just such a cool sound to hear. But today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Whitefish, and there's some mountain biking trails that we're gonna go take over there, and we haven't been before, and hopefully they're intermediate, hopefully they're suitable for our skill level, I would say. And then after that, we're gonna go into town and Whitefish and go play around. So can't wait to show you guys that. Polka. Oh, good girl. All right, Polka. Go get it, big girl. Good girl, Polka. Go ahead, big girl. Girl, Polka. Good girl. She just don't bring it back. The trail we have picked out for the day is about 10 minutes from downtown Whitefish, called the Beaver Lakes Trail. All right, Jess, are you ready to go do some mountain biking?
Yes, my goal is to not eat dirt this time.
Yes, limit you to one fall this time.
No promises. Some parking? Yeah.
All right, so we just got parked and we were overhearing some people and asked them about it because they said there was a bear about 2 miles into the trail. It did run away. It seemed like a little bit skittish. I asked her, like, hey, is it a grizzly or a black bear? But she said it was just like a dark brown color. I believe that's what she said. So yeah, we brought our bear spray just to be safe. Got a little belt, gonna strap it in there, and we may get to see another bear sighting today.
All right, you ready? Or you want to go first?
No, I don't want to go first. I wasn't expecting a drop.
There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it. Perfect. Good to go. There you go.
About a quarter way in, Jess and I find this little overlook with a bench to take a little break before the downhill section starts.
So far, this trail is what I wanted. It's very flowy, and it's also very interconnected. There's a lot of stuff that you can do and kind of like make your own trail here. I mean, I don't know the exact mileage, but I would say it probably has to be, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 40 miles of just trail connections throughout this system here. Very gorgeous day, a very gorgeous day to come out and mountain bike.
And about 7 miles later, we hit the trailhead again, and now it's time to spend the last little bit of the weekend exploring downtown Whitefish, which seems to be a nice little town about 30 to 40 minutes north of Kalispell, with plenty of murals and a nice ice cream shop that we couldn't resist. I will say that the place does get really busy. When we got there was a line, and when we left, there was a line. So you gotta just come, I guess. I don't think you're gonna avoid the line, especially in the summer. But
Goes to show how good it is.
yeah, and all flavors are good. Like the campfire s'mores I just had was good. The vanilla milkshake is good.
Huckleberry.
Is Huckleberry good? Yeah. And now we are on our hunt for a nice spot to eat. We see this sushi spot called Wasabi and couldn't resist seeing what sushi in Montana is all about with a little sake. All right, guys, what a great weekend here in Montana, which happened to be our last. We got to go hike Many Glacier, which I'm so thankful that we got into. Beautiful trail, got to see some grizzlies for the first time. All these mosquitoes keep on flying out. I put on some spray, but they keep on flying around me, like they're just waiting for my spray to like let up so they can just kind of sneak in and get some of my blood. But Many Glacier was a great time. Mountain biking was also a great time, man. Like, I loved it. I still need to get a lot better at it. I need to work on my cornering is what I need to do. I feel like I just need to get better at the whipping with the body portion of it around corners. Like, I can go downhill. It's just whenever I go downhill and there's like a corner, I'm just like, I don't know. So that's something I need to work on. And as you guys may know, it's our last weekend on the road as full-time RVers. Jess and I, if you haven't found out yet, we are getting off the road, and I'll link a video here that you can go check out after this one to go see why exactly we're getting off the road after 18 months. It was a very hard decision. I don't even really want to get back into it, but and you know, on the way back here, on the way back from dinner tonight, it really hit both Jess and I that this is our last real weekend of exploring. It was our last time for a while
that we get to explore, and it just really hit home that this is sort of over for us for a little while. Now, is the outdoors over for us? No, absolutely not. But the exploring, the everything that makes the RV travel life wonderful, that's going to be over for us for a while. But enough about that, guys. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us this weekend. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys hanging around, checking in, tuning in with us for the past 18 months. And I just want to let you know, Jess and I really do appreciate that. And just honestly, it was so much fun getting to chat with you guys through the comments. Some of you guys even followed us on Instagram and was able to keep up with some behind the scenes. It's been a great journey so far. So if you guys are into outdoor content, if you guys love hiking, backpacking, any of those things, feel free to give a subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next week as we head home. So peace out, much love, and we'll see you next week.